Imagine this, you're browsing your favorite social media site. A funny video pops up, you click play. Unknowingly, you've just opened the door to a hacker. Your computer seems fine, but in the shadows, something sinister is happening. The hacker is now inside your browser, watching your every move. This isn't science fiction, it's a real threat, made possible by tools like Beef, the Browser Exploitation Framework. Beef gives hackers the power to hijack your browser, turning it against you. It's a chilling thought, but understanding how Beef works is the first step to protecting yourself. Beef is a powerful weapon in a hacker's arsenal. It's not a virus or malware that infects your computer. Instead, it's a tool that exploits weaknesses in your web browser. Think of your browser as a gateway to the internet. Beef exploits vulnerabilities in this gateway, allowing hackers to slip through. Once inside, Beef gives hackers frightening control over your browser. They can steal your passwords, spy on your activity, and even use your computer to attack others. Beef is a serious threat, but don't panic. By understanding how it works, you can take steps to protect yourself. Hackers use Beef to target individuals and organizations alike, but how do they get you to fall into their trap? One common tactic is through phishing emails. These emails look legitimate, often mimicking trusted sources like banks or social media sites. They might trick you into clicking a malicious link or downloading an infected file. Once you take the bait, you're directed to a website rigged with Beef. Another method is through compromised websites. Hackers target vulnerable websites and inject malicious code, including Beef, into their pages. If you visit a compromised site, your browser could be infected without you even realizing it. The danger is real, and it's lurking in the shadows of the web. Beef relies on vulnerabilities, weaknesses in your browser's code to gain access. These vulnerabilities can exist in any browser, no matter how popular or secure. Software companies regularly release updates to patch these vulnerabilities. But hackers are constantly searching for new exploits, making it a never-ending race. Outdated browsers are particularly vulnerable. Hackers know this and often target users who haven't updated their software. Once a vulnerability is found, Beef can slip through, granting hackers a foothold in your browser. From there, the real trouble begins. Section 5. Your browser, their playground. Beef takes control. With Beef in place, your browser becomes a puppet in the hacker's hands. They gain the ability to control your browser's actions, often without your knowledge. Imagine typing in your banking details, unaware that the hacker is recording every keystroke, or clicking a link, only to be redirected to a malicious website designed to steal your information. Beef allows hackers to manipulate your browsing experience, turning a routine online session into a dangerous game, and you might not even realize you're playing. Section 6. Behind enemy lines. Accessing your sensitive data. Once Beef has compromised your browser, hackers can launch a variety of attacks to steal your sensitive information. Keylogging is one of their most potent weapons. Beef allows hackers to record every keystroke you make, capturing passwords, credit card numbers, and other confidential data. This stolen information can then be used for identity theft, financial fraud, and other malicious activities. But it doesn't stop there. Beef can also grant hackers access to your webcam and microphone, turning your devices into spying tools without your knowledge or consent. Your online world, once a place of connection and convenience, has now become a hunting ground for cyber criminals. Section 7. Social media meltdown, hijacking your accounts. Social media has become an integral part of our lives, but it also presents a lucrative target for hackers armed with Beef. Imagine this. You're logged into your social media account, browsing your feed when suddenly you're locked out. Your password doesn't work. Panic sets in. Beef can allow hackers to hijack your social media accounts by stealing your login credentials or manipulating your browser's session cookies. Once inside, they can wreak havoc. They can impersonate you, spreading misinformation to your friends and followers. They can send phishing messages, attempting to trick your contacts into revealing their own sensitive information. The damage can be extensive, both to your reputation and to your personal relationships. Section 8. Fighting back. Protecting yourself from Beef attacks. The threat posed by Beef is real, but it's not insurmountable. By taking proactive steps, you can significantly reduce your risk of falling victim to these attacks. Understanding the nature of Beef and how it operates is the first step in defending yourself. One of the most critical measures is to keep your browser up to date. Regular updates ensure that your browser has the latest security features and patches. Software updates often contain security patches that address known vulnerabilities, making it harder for beef to exploit your browser. Ignoring these updates can leave your system exposed to potential threats. Be wary of suspicious links and emails. Cybercriminals often use phishing tactics to trick users into clicking on malicious links. Phishing attacks are a common way for hackers to deliver beef payloads. These emails can appear legitimate, often mimicking trusted sources. Think twice before clicking on links or downloading attachments from unknown sources. Always verify the sender's information and look for signs of phishing, such as misspelled words or unusual requests. Consider using a reputable antivirus and anti-malware software. These programs can provide an additional layer of security by scanning for and removing potential threats. These security tools can help detect and block malicious code, including beef, before it can infect your browser. Regular scans and real-time protection features are essential in maintaining a secure browsing environment. Additionally, enabling two-factor authentication, 2FA, on your accounts can provide an extra layer of security. This makes it more difficult for attackers to gain unauthorized access, even if they manage to steal your credentials. Finally, staying informed and educated about the latest cybersecurity threats and best practices can empower you to protect yourself effectively. Regularly attending workshops or following trusted cybersecurity sources can keep you updated on new tactics used by cybercriminals. Section 9. Stay vigilant, stay safe. Essential security practices. In today's digital age, staying safe online is more crucial than ever. Cyber threats are constantly evolving, and it's essential to keep up with the latest security practices to protect yourself. Protecting yourself from beef attacks requires more than just technical solutions. It's about adopting a proactive mindset and being aware of potential threats. It also demands a heightened sense of awareness and vigilance when you're online. Always be on the lookout for anything unusual or suspicious. Be mindful of the websites you visit. Not all websites are created equal, and some may be designed to trick you into giving away personal information. Stick to reputable sites and be cautious of unfamiliar or suspicious domains. If something feels off, trust your instincts and navigate away. Hackers often target smaller, less secure websites to inject their malicious code. These sites can become a gateway for cybercriminals to access your data. Pay attention to your browser's address bar. It's a simple yet effective way to ensure you're on a legitimate site. Look for the padlock icon and HTTPS at the beginning of the URL, indicating a secure connection. This is a basic but crucial step in safeguarding your online activities. This helps ensure that your data is encrypted and protected from eavesdropping. Encryption is a powerful tool in the fight against cyber threats. Be cautious of public Wi-Fi networks. While convenient, they can be a hotbed for cybercriminal activity. These networks are often unsecured, making it easier for hackers to intercept your data. Always think twice before connecting to a public network. Avoid accessing sensitive information such as online banking or social media accounts while connected to public Wi-Fi. If you must use public Wi-Fi, consider using a VPN to add an extra layer of security. Section 10. The future of browser security, an ongoing battle. The battle against browser-based attacks like beef is an ongoing one. As technology advances, so too do the tactics of cybercriminals. Browser developers are constantly working to improve security, patching vulnerabilities, and implementing new safeguards. But hackers are relentless in their pursuit of weaknesses, making it a constant game of cat and mouse. The future of browser security will likely involve a multifaceted approach, combining technological advancements with increased user awareness and education. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are playing an increasingly important role in detecting and preventing cyber threats. These technologies can analyze vast amounts of data to identify patterns and anomalies that might indicate an attack. Section 11. Beef and Beyond. The evolving landscape of cyber threats is a dynamic and ever-changing domain. Beef, or the Browser Exploitation Framework, is just one example of the many threats lurking in the digital landscape. This tool, initially designed for security testing, can be misused by cybercriminals to exploit browser vulnerabilities. As we become increasingly reliant on technology, cybercriminals are constantly evolving their tactics to exploit new vulnerabilities. They are always on the lookout for new ways to breach security systems and gain unauthorized access to sensitive information. Ransomware attacks, where hackers hold your data hostage until you pay a ransom, are becoming increasingly common. These attacks are not only disruptive but can also be devastating for both businesses and individuals. These attacks can cripple businesses and individuals alike, causing significant financial and reputational damage. The cost of a ransomware attack can be astronomical, not just in terms of the ransom paid, but also in the loss of productivity and the damage to a company's reputation. The rise of the Internet of Things, where everyday devices are connected to the Internet, presents both opportunities and challenges. These devices, from smart thermostats to connected cars, offer unprecedented convenience and connectivity. While IoT devices offer convenience and connectivity, they also expand the attack surface for hackers. Each connected device is a potential entry point for cybercriminals, making it crucial to secure these devices properly. To stay ahead of the curve, it's crucial to stay informed about the latest cyber threats and to adopt a proactive approach to security. This means regularly updating software, using strong passwords, and being aware of the latest phishing scams and other tactics used by cybercriminals. By understanding the risks and taking appropriate precautions, we can navigate the digital world safely and confidently. It's not just about protecting our data, but also about ensuring the integrity and reliability of the systems we rely on every day.